YouTubers, Electric Adventures here with my channel update for November 2013. Basically I do one of these videos a month where I ramble on the month that was, and one of the first things I want to get off the rank is that 2 days ago marked my third year on YouTube. I've definitely enjoyed the experience of joining YouTube and meeting all sorts of people in the community, and sharing the joy of collecting retro games and also retro homebrew development with people. So it's been a very good ride. I also finally ticked over 900 subs as well, so a bit of a double celebration sort of thing. It's already I think we're about 905 or 906 or something like that, and I'm thinking about doing something special for whenever I get to 1,000. Knocking a few things around. May actually do some sort of competition or something like that. So I'll just need to have a bit of a think about it and work out what I'm going to do. So it's been a pretty good month for other sort of pickups. I'm wearing one, so this is the Video Game Years t-shirt. Now, for those not familiar, Retroware TV do a series called the Video Game Years, where various members of Retroware TV get together and talk about the systems and games in various years. It's been a very professional, polished production. They've done it without any particular support, but obviously getting more and more difficult to do it and edit it and put it together, so they released a DVD of the earlier years to help support future years. So this is I haven't actually had a chance to, I've watched the episodes online on YouTube in the past. I haven't had a chance to actually open the DVD and play it yet, but this is Volume 1, 1977 and 1979. And it's all, sorry, it's got the plastic on there still, it's going to be a bit reflective. And it's an excellent show. And so as part of the DVD, obviously I got the t-shirt as well. There's a couple of stickers and some badges. Original Retroware TV 1, Pew 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 2, and a Video Game Years 1. So good for badge collectors out there. So all very good quality stuff. Very happy to support that show and enjoy those episodes. For anybody who's missed them, just go to retrowaretv.com and they've got all the episodes there that you can watch online. I also everybody's been going out buying PS4s and Xbox Ones. I went out and bought a PS3. Now I already have a PSV Fat 80 gig model that I've used for ages that was full, and I have 4 girls, 2 of which are now avid gamers, the second oldest and third oldest. The second oldest has been my gamer girl for a while, very heavily into her Zelda and the Lego games, but number 3 in the last 2 or 3 weeks discovered Call of Duty with her friends. So we're having an extreme amount of system clash. Also, we had a Western Digital media player in our other room for watching movies and TV shows, and unfortunately the remote shorted out, and rather than spend the money buying a new remote, which is much as the same device, I thought I'd just buy one of these. The remote control, I didn't grab the remote control. The remote control, which is slightly enhanced from the one in the other room, makes an excellent media player. Now, 12 gig, obviously not that good for playing much downloadable content. Well, I service computers, so I was able to go and get 2 wholesale 2.5-inch drives, and they were actually 750 gig ones. So I've upgraded the hard drive both in this slim PS3 and my original PS3, which was full as well, which was preventing me from playing some games. Like, as an example, I recently started playing Gran Turismo, and it immediately asked to use up 10 gig of hard disk space to install all the content for faster loading times, and I haven't been able to do that. So that was another one of the drivers. So yeah, rather than spend money on the new generation, I've stuck with expanding my interest in the current generation. I did pick up an actual PS3 title this month. I found this on special, the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. So that has all of the Metal Gear Solid games, including the 2 original MSX ones. I mean, probably lots of people have shown this, but you get the game itself, and you get a hardback book with all of the covers of the games going throughout all the eras, and a bit of information on each of them. Once again, even though we've now got 2 PS3s in the house, I still haven't been able to get near either of them. I have been playing my Vita though, and enjoying that. I didn't buy any new games this month, mainly because I have a bit of a ban on myself of buying modern titles coming up to Christmas, so relatives and family can buy me stuff. Although they're generally into my retro gaming hobby, so I'm sure my Christmas pickups are going to be a lot more T-shirts. I've already had several hints. A lot more T-shirts with retro things and Doctor Who and Star Trek and Star Wars and things like that. And I'm sure a few accessories like what they got me last year, like the Pac-Man races and things like that. So be an interesting Christmas coming up. Now, I said there's lots of other pickups this month. There's little bits and pieces. Now, Cruiser found me some more pickups. Tour games, which I will have in an actual pickup video with something else that I picked up locally as well. They were for the GameCube, so I'm starting to get a bit of an interest back in the Cube at the moment. So it's just never found any titles, but in the last couple of weeks found got hold of 2 lots, one from a brother-in-law and now 2 from Cruiser. He also found this and thought I'd be interested in it, so it was basically $2, as you can see the price tag's down on there. It's a little LCD computerized golf game. I think I left the batteries in there. Just playing with it, and it's basically pretty much new inside, like it hasn't been played. It's even got the inside shell, and so there it is. It's in absolute perfect condition. It's got the course guide, and it's a little golf game there. You can see the batteries in and it's running. So I don't have many of the handheld LCD games. I basically have an extremely beaten up Donkey Kong 2. I did find my Donkey Kong Jr. that I owned back in the day. Although I don't actually have that in the game room. I should get that out because I enjoy playing that. I've got that Galaxian 2 there, and that's about it. And also, I took a chance on this little thing. It's a beaten up Donkey Kong. I mean, it's not too bad condition externally. Unfortunately, and I don't have any batteries in it at the moment, it does have some LCD issues. So actually, it works. It's missing the, as a lot of them are, it's missing the little cover that goes on this side. The game basically works. There's a little bit of a stain in the screen up the top, but down the bottom here, in the middle of the LCD, you don't see the barrels in these couple of positions. You can see the man, but you can't see the barrel. So I'm not sure whether taking this apart or anything like that I could find any traces that have gone or something like that. And I mean, there is a stain in the top. You're not going to be able to see that in the top, but I got that for virtually nothing. So it's worthwhile having a play with and seeing how far I can get. I also got some more books, which once again cost more in postage than they did the books themselves. These are all for the Amiga. So we have the Amiga Programmer's Guide. I actually do have quite a few books on the Amiga, but it's just it's quite a thick volume. Interesting to have a bit of a look. And then we got Inside the Amiga with C, because of course the emergence of the Amiga and the Atari ST, a lot of the development switched over to C instead of assembly language. And another one of the Blue books. I have quite a few of the other Blue books, but not this one. So this is the Amiga System Programmer's Guide. So this is all of the Abacus books are the blue ones. I've got Amiga Basic Inside Out, Amiga Machine Language, and Amiga C for beginners. So nice to get another one in the set. I do have some more books on the way that still haven't arrived yet, and will be coming up soon. So been a good month for other little bits and pieces. There's also been, I've reorganised the game room a little bit for those that are observant, and above the top of my head there I've moved all my original Atari stuff. I did have another pickup that was some Atari games, but half of the delivery has gone missing. They sent it in 2 Australia Post bags and the idiots put the wrong address on one, so I've got another one. We're into the they're not very good communicators either, so into the PayPal dispute series. So I've actually recorded some video of gameplay on those and pickups, because at the time I must have been tired of something. I was quite happy with the games that I actually received in the package, but I forgot that there were other ones that I bid on. It also includes a really good Amiga set of games as well, which is up there next to my Vita. So when I sort out that PayPal case, I seriously doubt I'm going to get the rest of the items, which is a pity, because they're all boxed 2600 games and I've basically got them for 99 cents each. It was just nice getting some more 2600 box games. I'll sort that out, when it gets sorted out. So bit of a disappointing miss there. I also have 2 retro systems that'll be in video shortly. One of them sitting right here, tapping it right now. It's a system, one of the very first computer systems I ever used. So people who friends with on Facebook may have already seen some posts about that particular computer. And I also have a second one. This one here I got locally. This other one I got on eBay, and the seller hasn't listed it as posted yet, so I don't know whether they have, and I'm just waiting that time. So must be that time of the year for online sellers who aren't doing the best thing. So that one's coming up. Now on to the next thing. On to far my homebrew development. I really haven't done a lot at all this month. This is probably the most busy month of the year for me for work-wise. I work for a bank, and they have a thing called a change freeze going over Christmas where you're not allowed to change anything, but just before the change freeze everybody tries to squeeze in releases of items, of projects that need to get into production. Otherwise they can't release anything until mid-January, and that delays projects somewhat. And of course, since I'm one of the only people at my work that actually is able to solve anything, I won't be too negative about it, but anyway, a lot of the stuff relies on me, let's just put it that way. So it keeps me very busy, very stressed. It's probably why I'm looking so tired at the moment. After work I really haven't had the energy to sit down and do some more programming with the homebrew. But I have 2 of my original titles very close. I'll probably wait till after Christmas, spend a bit of time on tidying them up really nicely, so they can be released for the Coleco. And I'm at the moment working on doing a circuit board for the MSX cartridges. I have cartridge cases, so I can produce those as soon as I get a circuit board that works. I have not been able to get my original Spectre Video circuit board to work. I've made a mistake with the design. I'm probably going to make myself what I should have done in the first place. I'm going to make a proto board. Just that I had a circuit diagram by somebody and all I did was change that into a PCB, but there's obviously something wrong, or maybe I've got the wrong logic chip for something. Anyway, I haven't been able to work that out. So I'll probably move on to the MSX and get that out of the way, get the circuit board so I can start releasing my titles for the MSX on cartridge again, because I've been promising those for a while. I've also been asked to work on another project for the ColecoVision for somebody else, a commissioned job, which I've switched over doing that instead of working on my titles as a bit of a break, because my brain gets a little bit tired of working on stuff that the me from 30 years ago worked on. So I look at my code back then and I go, oh, dear me, I could write that better. So I'm continually rewriting it all the time. So actually starting a new project from start is actually, quite refreshing. So lots more homebrew stuff on the way. And as far as goals for next year for homebrew, I would like to start writing some stuff for a 6502 machine, whether that be the Commodore 64 or the Atari 8-bit. We'll wait and see. It's the thing of going with the Atari 8-bit, that also opens the Atari 2600. Although there is a slight part of me that also wouldn't mind having a go at writing something for the NES as well. So anyway, that's my sort of play future area. I mean, I just enjoy doing that sort of stuff. It's, you know, just good fun. So it doesn't actually have to end up in a release, I suppose. So, but we'll see how we go. Now, coming up this month, we have, now I've been running YouTuber of the Month all year, and it's now time for YouTuber of the Year. So I'm putting together a special with all of the past monthly winners this year of the YouTuber of the Month, and we're going to have a special together that'll be out hopefully in the next week or so. Now obviously I'm not going to announce the winner of last month in this video. I'm going to hang off and wait until that video before they're announced. And what will happen is the next video will be the YouTuber of the Year nominations and voting. But the winner of last month will still get to nominate the next lot of nominees for in January. So, but yeah, so basically the next one will be a big special. So. Getting all of the guys to do a little snippet of video. I edit all that together. We'll try and make it as Christmassy as possible, in the spirit of the year. I'm a big fan of Christmas myself, so we'll see how we go with that. So I'm very excited about that. I've already mentioned, I wrote down here 2 retro systems. Now I'm also going on holidays, but my videos, I mean, not all of my holidays will be away from here. I'll actually have probably more time to, you know, do some more content. I really want to do a proper in-depth video on my MSX title collection. A lot of people have been asking about that. Just work out a way of doing, you know, like title by title without taking up too much time. You don't want it to be a too long epic. But you know, a lot of those MSX games are rare and you don't get to see them very often, so it'd be nice to have a bit of detail on each one where possible. So that's one of the ones I'm working on, and of course more pickups. I do have some more stuff coming from Japan, but I've been lucky lately and found a couple of local things, so which is always pleasing, cuts down the money. And I may, you know, keep a bit more of an eye out for some GameCube titles, because I got a couple of those recently. I've been really enjoying them. Forgotten how much I enjoyed the system, and yeah, and even the PS2 has come out of hiding. Some of the games come out of hiding back there. I've actually got one of those network interfaces which allows you to put a hard drive in the PS2 as well. So I'll probably be catching up on playing some PS2 games, you know, during my holidays, because I enjoy playing that system. I'm not going to respond to anybody's videos in this one because this is probably already long enough. But hope you've enjoyed my rambly monthly update. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.